Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Android Watched. This week, instead of talking about a shitty movie or a horrible movie, we're going to talk about a good movie. That, in my opinion, that is. We're going to talk about the League of Super Pets. Now, I wasn't expecting anything going into this movie. When I first, saw it on HBO Max, I was like, yeah, whatever. It's a kids movie. It's not going to have any crazy stuff or anything like that. It's an animated kids movie about superpowered pets. So what are you gonna expect? But no, there were actually driven characters in this movie, with one of the characters having an extremely sad backstory. But we're not gonna talk about that. The movie obviously follows Krypto and all that stuff with his crisis on being like, oh, if my owner gets a fiance and marries her, I'm not gonna have any time in that and all that stuff. Stuff that dogs think about, I guess. Now, here's the whole thing. The beginning, Krypto hops on to the shuttle that Superman gets sent off to from Krypton, which begs the question: how the fuck did Krypto get to Earth? Because I don't exactly remember seeing this. I don't exactly remember any of this, like, I don't know, any of this information coming to fruition. So the movie started off with Krypto hopping onto the space shuttle, going all the way back to Kansas, being with Superman as a baby, obviously setting up their whole friendship and all that stuff. Jor-El and Laura, they tell Krypto to protect Superman at all costs because he's gonna need a friend where he's going. And yeah, they grow up and all that stuff, and it's really fucking cute. Now, Krypto is voiced by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Superman is voiced by Mr. Fantastic himself, John Krasinski, which phenomenal casting. Now, here's the main thing with me. All of the character designs in this movie have a very, I don't know what to say, 1980s comic book style, cuz Superman's like symbol is like red with a darker red inline on his chest, which I find that design's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. All of the character designs of the Justice League and Lois Lane, and Superman, they're all pretty good. And Lex Luthor, and even Mercy shows up, a comic book villain that a lot of people don't really recognize as like Lex Luthor's right hand man. A lot of people don't understand that Mercy has been by Lex's side forever now. We meet Ace and all of the other pets, PB, Chip, and Morton. Is it Morton? The turtle? We meet them and we get all of their quirks. Ace is a dog that is haunted by his past. PB is a super fan of Wonder Woman. Morton is blind, and Chip has horrific anxiety for some reason. And then we also meet Lulu. Lulu is a guinea pig. See what I did there? Lulu is a guinea pig from LexCorp, and Lulu is just fucking evil. It's funny because they do this thing in the movie where Lulu is bald. Lulu does not have any fur on their body, which is hilarious because Lex Luthor is also bald because of the situation back when he was a little kid. Even though in the comics that's not how Lex Luthor loses his hair, but we're not going to talk about that. Which is actually hilarious. Lex Luthor lost his hair as a kid in the Smallville universe, which nice reference. Speaking of references, there are hundreds, and I mean hundreds of Marvel references in this goddamn movie. Like there's lots of them. So many of the Marvel references and such. It's great. I love it. The whole like plot of this movie starts off with Lex Luthor bringing down a meteor, which is like this big orange kryptonite rock. And they find out that orange kryptonite gives you superpowers. And then Lex Luthor takes a chunk out of it, and they have a whole battle with Superman and the Justice League, and you know Lex Luthor grabs the piece, but it doesn't do anything because it doesn't work on humans. Soon to find out, they send the rock back into space, but a shark comes down to Earth and lands in the pet shop, where it's revealed that the kryptonite shard works only on pets. Lulu escapes, but doesn't realize that the rest of the pets have superpowers as well. Ace, PB, Morton, Chip, and also this little kitty cat named Mr. Whiskers that we're gonna talk about later. We're gonna talk about Mr. Whiskers later. Because Lulu saves Mr. Whiskers out of the pet shop. She's like, please, I'm not a monster. Lulu's entire plan is kind of weird, but it's something else. Lulu's whole plan is she's going to break Lex Luthor out of prison and destroy the Justice League because evil. We get a whole little sequence of PB being able to shrink and grow. That's her whole situation. Now, PB being a pig has the cutest, luscious little cheeks. She's adorable. I love PB. PB is adorable. Um, yeah, PB has this whole situation where she can grow and shrink at will, I guess. And then we get uh Ace is about to be crushed by a bunch of panels and stuff on the roof, and PB tries to save him, but she can't grow to unlock the cage, so it happens, but Ace becomes indestructible. He becomes invulnerable, which I like that take on Ace the Bat Hound. Because Ace the Bat Hound, if you know Ace the Bat Hound, is just an ordinary dog. But giving him superpowers, I like that. I like that idea. And then Morton has super speed, obviously, because turtles, super speed, blah, blah, blah. The turtle in the hair. Cliches right off the bat. Look at that. Anyways, I love the clip of Morton just pinballing around the entire pet store, which is just adorable. And then we have Chip, who has lightning powers. Like, he has lightning kinesis. So that's a thing. Now I love the characters of the Justice League as well. I keep bringing back up the Justice League because everything about the Justice League in this movie is done perfectly. Batman is this brooding kid that, is kind of immature, but like at the same time, he's like all about justice, and I will. I work alone, even though I'm fighting alongside of a team. Batman works alone. He's voiced by Keanu Reeves, which I never thought I wanted Keanu Reeves to play Batman, but now I love it. Hi, honey. I'm talking about League of Super Pets. Cyborg is voiced by David Diggs, which, god damn it, whoever cast this movie deserves a raise because god damn, that is, ugh. Having David Diggs play Cyborg, you already know I have a soft spot for David Diggs after he played both Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson in Hamilton. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. So what did I miss? Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and a female Green Lantern, which, nice. Aquaman's black too, and Wonder Woman isn't pasty white like I always love. I love it when certain characters that have started off as white characters become a different race. Good on you. And I'm also glad that they didn't use fucking Hal Jordan as the Green Lantern in this universe. John Stewart would have been fine. Even Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner. Or the new Green Lantern that I can't think of a name as. Anyways, moving on. Basically, they go in a whole bunch of shenanigans. Lulu goes to a school where there is just like a bunch of guinea pigs just hanging there. And Lulu comes in because after Superman and Lex Luthor thwart, or not Lex Luthor, Superman and Krypto thwart Lex Luthor's plan of, giving him powers and, all of that stuff. Krypto saves Lulu from her guinea pig animal testing situation that Lex Luthor has going on and puts her in the pet store. That's her whole origin story. And then Lulu frees all of the guinea pigs from that school, and the guinea pigs are just, I love the guinea pigs in this movie. They're just like super chill. They're just like, we kind of want to stay here. We get Spanish classes on Monday. I love Spanish. And Lulu's just like, please, bitch, this is gonna be more fun, a whole lot fun, a whole lot more fun. If I can speak English than Spanish. It gives them all superpowers. There's a fire one, there's an ice one, there's one with cement hands, there's one that can fly, there's one that's too super big that looks like a mixture between the Hulk and Thor. There's just the guinea pig idea is just great. And then everybody keeps mixing up the guinea pigs with hamsters and shit like that, just showing off everybody's like ignorance on learning what guinea pigs and hamsters and gerbils are. Lulu defeats Batman, Wonder Woman, and the rest of the Justice League with all the guinea pigs. And yeah, she pretty much puts Lex Luthor's plan in motion. All until she's almost thwarted by the League of Super Pets. Krypto recruits Ace, PB, Morton, and Chip all to fight against Lulu. Now, going back to the part where Lulu kidnaps Superman, I've never thought that I would see a guinea pig defeat the fucking Man of Steel. The most overpowered character in the entire movie, a tiny fucking guinea pig beats. Like that. Like, in a second. Fucking wild time. She also defeats Krypto by hiding a piece of kryptonite and cheese. How clever. Clever girl. I ain't gonna lie, this movie gave me a lot of laughs. Like, a lot of genuine laughs. I'm sure my girlfriend's roommates can attest. I laughed out loud a couple of times because this movie is just, it's so clever. It's a clever movie. It's cute and clever. I love it. Now, the heartbreaking scenes. We go into Ace the Bat Hound's backstory. Ace had a family. Ace wanted. That's why Ace hated to be in that shelter, because he wanted to break out and go to a farm and bring the rest of the animals with him. Obviously, he got stopped by Krypto because Krypto was like, "Oh, you're doing a prison break. I'm a dumb dog. I can put you back into prison because I only stand for truth and justice, like my owner, Superman." Ah ha ha! I do love Krypto's secret identity of Bart Kent. That is the cutest damn thing ever. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, this is another movie where Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart could, just build off of each other, obviously, because they are Hollywood's biggest bromance, which, you know what? I don't care. It's Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. What are you going to do? Hollywood loves pairing them in movies. So who cares? They get to doing a training montage, and obviously it doesn't work until Ace starts to talk to Krypto. Ace tells Krypto a bunch of stuff about, all of the rest of the characters. PB needs to learn to love herself and appreciate herself just as much as she does Wonder Woman and everybody else. Chip needs to feel safe because, again, he has fucking anxiety. And then Morton just needs fucking glasses. Just get that motherfucker some glasses. Because I'm pretty sure no one wants to see a fucking turtle fly through somebody's chest. They keep going, and they figure out what Lulu's plans were. Lulu's plan was to, basically free Lex Luthor and destroy the Justice League. Simple as that. And Lex Luthor is in prison like, damn, this is nuts. Meanwhile, Lois Lane is interrogating Lex Luthor by showing him a picture of a guinea pig. And Lex Luthor's like, hold on a minute, that's my baby. And fucking Mercy is just like, that is the creepiest shit. Speaking of curse words, Morton curses like a fucking sailor in that movie. Literally, I love that the movie loves to just bleep Morton throughout everything. She is so cute. Like, a couple of clips are right here. Right.
Update. I'm fast now, but I still can't see. Turtle, use your speed and get them.
Where the am I?
Man, man, oh man, this movie it's a brilliant movie. I love this movie. It's great. Um, so as the League of Super Pets comes in contact, or they're going to the prison where Lex Luthor is being held, only to find, guess who? Mr. Whiskers. They were flying in the invisible jet, by the way. Mr. Whiskers just fucking blew their ass out of the sky. You want to know why or how the fuck a little tiny ass baby cat did that? Mr. Whiskers is a living fucking weapon. I don't know how to feel about the cutest little destroying, purring death machine. I don't know how they came up with that idea, but whoever did, I thank you. Because that is the most genius thing I've ever seen in a kid's movie. A cat that can shoot missiles out of its tail. It's so cute. Anyways, they defeat Mr. Whiskers by the power of self love, and they go back to the prison cell, and they get captured immediately because Lulu is threatening to crush Krypto because Krypto, after eating that block of cheese with a tiny shard of kryptonite in it, is just a powerless dog now, even though he's done so many things that might have gotten him killed. But we're not going to talk about that either. Now, they all are all captured and all that stuff, and Lulu frees Lex Luthor. And then Lex Luthor puts Lulu in the cage. You know, because he's fucking Lex Luthor, and you shouldn't trust Lex Luthor no matter fucking what, because Lex Luthor is a piece of shit. The rest of the game are, well, the rest of the League of Super Pets are telling Lulu to join them. They're like, Lulu, we get it. Lex Luthor fucking sucks. You want to join us? Because, you know, you've been betrayed by Lex Luthor, and we can all defeat him and stop him from sending the Justice League off into space. And Lulu's like, please, bitch, I'm still about to destroy the Justice League. I don't care what anybody else, anyone of y'all say. As a matter of fact, in about 30 minutes, y'all owners, well, the rest of you, your future owners, and your owner, they're about to be fucking killed. All right? They're about to explode. All right? All right. And Lex Luthor is back in LexCorp Tower, and he's like, ha ha, I thought of this entire plan. And Mercy's just like, please, bitch, that guinea pig thought of this whole plan, you stupid asshole. And Lex Luthor's like, yeah, I'm still beat up about it. Fuck you. Lulu had another trick up her sleeve. Mark and Keith, who are the two guinea pigs that I ship the most. Fire and Ice. I love that ship dynamic. They free Lulu and they go back to LexCorp Tower. And Lulu does this thing where she puts the cone of shame around Lex Luthor's neck and puts him in like a hamster style, or a guinea pig style, like cage city thing, which, God, I love that. The League of Super Pets escape because Krypto gets his power back by the power of love. He frees the rest of them, and he's like, you guys stay here. It's my battle to fight. I'm going to go free my owner, and we're going to stop this thing. And he immediately gets his ass kicked. As he is about... So he gets there, and the rocket blasts off that, you know, Lex Luthor... There's a funny bit where Lex Luthor's like, oh yeah, funny story. I turned my office into a rocket ship. All billionaires have them. And Bruce Wayne's like, yeah, he's right. It's so funny. Batman in this movie is honestly the funniest character I've ever seen. This is the funniest interpretation of Batman I've seen in a movie in a long time. Batman, there's the two guinea pigs, Keith and Mark, are fighting, or maybe I don't think it's Keith and Mark, but it's two guinea pigs that are fighting over a batarang, and Batman's like, no, you stop chewing on that batarang. Bruce Wayne paid a lot of money for that, and he gave it to me as a gift. Everybody is in the rocket ship, and Lulu goes to Krypto and does the classic villain makes the hero choose trope, where she's like, she's holding a helicopter that Lois Lane is in, and she's like, I'm about to throw this bitch. Whichever one you catch first is the one you save. You can't say them both, motherfucker. And then the rest of the League of Super Pets come in, and they're just like, aha! We're here. What up? And Krypto's like, please, I thought you guys should just stay back. And Ace is like, bitch, when have we ever listened to you? And Krypto goes after Lois Lane, and the League Super Pets goes after the Justice League and save them, obviously, which is really nice. There's a fake out death where the rocket explodes, but you know this league is safe. Now, Lulu is voiced by Kate McKinnon. Kate McKinnon enjoyed this role. I know she did. I know she enjoyed the hell out of this role because honestly, it's so cute how she was just like she was monologuing, and then Krypto was looking past her because the superheroes are coming down, and she's like, "What? Is there something in my teeth? Do I have a pimple? Is it wet? Is it ready? Should I pop it?" Oh, uh, I'm still wondering how Lulu had better eyelashes than me and my girlfriend combined. How the hell is she out here with Revlon fucking winged eyelashes out here? She out here on fleek, out here killing that shit. Yeah. Anyways, Justice League is saved. League of Super Pets are like, yeah, we did it. And then Lulu decides that, or they defeat Lulu, knock her back into a wall, and the crystal shard breaks. Lulu's like, okay, and shatters the crystal shard more and puts it on her brain nerves, which I find really nice and detailed for a kids movie. That's really good. And she grows into this giant, grotesque guinea pig hamster monster thing. That's the best way I can describe it. I can't describe it as anything else. Simple as that. Anyways, that's when the Justice League and the League of Super Pets work together, and they decide to go and beat the shit out of Lulu, which one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in a movie. Nice, good job. And then Lulu does this weird shockwave blast thing and like just do a whole bunch of stuff and all that stuff, and yeah, it's nuts. And the team is all bound and all that stuff, and Krypto is like, oh shit, I gotta do my thing. I gotta go do my thing. They name drop one of Krypto's strongest moves, the power paw punch or something like that. Yeah, yeah, because it sounds like a juice box. And Krypto flies to the sun, comes back down, and does the power paw punch to Lulu, almost committing suicide. Now, the whole premise of the Power Paw Punch was supposed to take out both the villain and the hero that, did the punch. Even if they're indestructible. We're not going to talk about that either. Because as soon as Krypto does it, Ace jumps in the way and saves Krypto. They're besties, Your Honor. They do it. They take down Lulu. Lulu's crystal shards come out of her brain thing, and she lands and is crushed. And the ice guinea pig is now a water guinea pig, and the fire guinea pig is now a burnt out fire guinea pig. They put her in hot dog water because that's the proper fate for a villain to be submerged in hot dog water. Anyways, after defeating Lulu, all the heroes go to their respective pets and they all become besties because we love to see super pets, baby. I find it fitting that the Flash gets a turtle. Also, there is a squirrel Green Lantern, and that's what Chip becomes. Chip becomes the squirrel Green Lantern. So, you know, fuck the lightning fingers thing. Chip is a squirrel Green Lantern now, who is a very underrated character, by the way. But whatever. Yeah, all the pets become owned by the superheroes. Wonder Woman and the pig are the cutest to me because she picks the pig up with one hand and then she hugs her and becomes a snuggle monster. I love it. I love it. And then we get a nice end credit scene where all the not an end credit scene, but we get a nice ending scene where all of the characters are flying out and doing their own thing. And, we see them all in their superhero outfits, which is so cute. Ace the Bat Hound is the cutest goddamn dog you've ever seen, and I really want a dog so bad. Yeah, that last scene is just kind of a callback to a scene that was earlier in the movie where Dwayne the Rock Johnson was playing Bart Kent and he was trying to talk to a fellow normal dog. Anyways, we also get a nice in credit scene, post credit scene that is, where um Black Adam and his dog show up, all voiced by Dwayne the Rock Johnson. We get a scene with three Dwayne the Rock Johnsons and John Krasinski. All in all, The League of Super Pets is one of my favorite movies now. I love that movie. I took a chance on this movie and I was right. I like it. If you want to watch it, it's on HBO Max. Even though I just pretty much spoiled the entirety of the movie to you, but I didn't tell you all the jokes or anything like that, so enjoy the movie. This movie gets. I'll give this movie 8.5 dings out of 10 because this is a great movie. I enjoyed it. Obviously there are a few things that I would do differently. There are a few plot points that I would do differently. Other than that, though, the jokes were clever. The movie was like, all right, I get you, I see you. The message was all right, and the characters were really good. I enjoyed. Like, I gotta say, my favorite part of that entire movie was the Justice League. Like, I love it. I love their character designs. I love their characterizations. I love their casting. I love all of the Justice League, and I also do indeed love Mercy and Lulu as villains. Oh, speaking of which, at the end of the movie, Mercy comes in Lex Luthor like bodysuit, which has a seat warmer by the way, and she collects Lulu out of the hot dog water, and Lulu becomes Mercy's pet, which is cute. Yeah, go give this movie a watch. It's great. I guarantee you will enjoy this movie. It's really funny and it's really clever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Pop up and away.